Don't shoot him. Don't shoot him. He has no weapon. He has no weapon. Don't shoot him. Don't shoot him. Don't shoot him. He didn't do anything. He doesn't have a gun. He has a TBI. He's not going to do anything to you guys.
They say he did have a gun. They say there are 2 more videos, one from a dash cam, a police dash cam, obviously the police dash cam, owned by the police department, which is funded by we the people. And then they have a body cam video of it as well from one of the police officers employed by the people for the people's property. But the question is, when is the timing right to release the video? Joining us now is Katie Fang. Katie is a former prosecutor. Help me, as just a, plain old, can't really figure it out kind of everyday citizen who can't process things. What about releasing video might damage an investigation?
Well, typically, evidence in a pending, active criminal investigation, which is exactly what this is, whether there was something done wrong by a civilian or by a police officer, is not released because it's a part of the case. It's a part of the investigation.
It is in Florida, where the sun shines in, where they believe in transparency.
Sure.
If there's a 911 tape, we can get it and boom, put it right there on the TV. If there's a mug shot, we get that. If there's if witnesses are saying stuff and they want to talk, they can. If this woman wants to release her video, she can. The police have this in their custody. I understand we don't do that. Why not? What might it damage? Well,
you don't want to impede what could potentially result during the course of the investigation, but I'll tell you, Shep, at this time...
Influence the jury?
Well, it could poison the potential jury pool, but the reality is everybody's hiding behind this new law that goes into effect October 1st. One of the 8 factors the court will consider under this new law in North Carolina is there a compelling public interest. I got to tell you, rioting, looting, people that are just generally pissed off about what happened in this case, they need to see the video. Interesting thought, though. The cop himself who shot Mr. Scott, his body cam wasn't on at the time. Does that violate some procedure? I don't know within the department, but we don't even have an angle from the shooter himself. But what's important as well, though, is Mrs. Scott herself said 4 times, don't you do it. Don't you do what? A man doesn't actually have to raise the gun and point it at a cop to be shot. So
why is it that it seems there's always this air on the side of a lack of transparency? It never seems to serve them very well.
It kind of insinuates maybe there's something more going on than there really is, and I agree that probably it makes sense to just release it all because eventually it does come out during the course of the case when the case is actually released to the public. But it just suggests maybe that there's something more ulterior motive going on here. But in a case like this, I can't imagine why the public wouldn't be best served by having all this information.
Is it a power trip?
No.
I mean, I got the video. I'm not showing it to you because you are just the people who pay me.
No, it's not. It's just the police are usually pretty reticent. They're very loath to want to be able to put everything out there at the beginning, but look at social media. She was recording it herself. I mean, she had the ability to record it on her cell phone cam. And because of that, maybe everything else, including our laws, need to catch up with the 21st century.
Well, do you think at some point these brilliants will go, oh, well, now's the right time. Now's the right time we ought to release the video?
It should happen almost immediately if it hasn't happened already. I mean, they should do it within days. I mean, the chief of police himself said it would make sense to release all of the video, including that which was done by the police department.
It's in the hands of the staties now.
That's right.
State of North Carolina. Thank you.